Babylon, one of the oldest civilizations in the world, was once considered the wealthiest city on earth. Its greatness did not lie only in its massive walls, temples, or canals, but in the financial wisdom of its people. The Richest Man in Babylon captures these timeless lessons through parables that teach us how to earn money, manage it wisely, and grow it into lasting wealth. The central figure of the book is Arkad, who was born into poverty with no land or inheritance. Despite his humble beginnings, Arkad made a decision that he would one day become the richest man in Babylon. He started as a simple scribe, writing contracts and accounts for the wealthy. By observing them closely, he noticed how the rich treated money differently. Eventually, he asked his master to teach him the secrets of wealth. His master told him the first and most important rule: a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Arkad embraced this principle, saved diligently, invested wisely, and within years became the wealthiest man in the city. One day, the people of Babylon came to Arkad and asked him to reveal his secrets. That is when he taught them the famous 7 cures for a lean purse. These 7 lessons remain as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The first cure was to save at least 10% of everything you earn. No matter how small the income, setting aside a portion ensures that your wealth begins to grow. The second cure was to control expenses. Human desires are endless, and many confuse wants with needs. True discipline comes when you cut unnecessary spending. The third cure was to make your money work for you. Saving alone is not enough. You must invest so that your savings generate more income. The fourth cure was to protect your wealth from loss. Arkad warned against chasing quick riches or investing without knowledge. Money should only be placed where the risk of loss is minimal and where experienced people can guide you. The fifth cure was to own your own home. Rent drains your income, but ownership builds long-term stability and security. The sixth cure was to plan for the future. A wise man saves for old age and for the welfare of his family. The seventh and final cure was to increase your ability to earn. The more skilled and educated a person becomes, the greater his earning power. Arkad stressed that investing in oneself is the greatest investment of all. Throughout the book, many parables illustrate these principles. In one story, a camel trader complains that luck never favors him. Arkad explains that luck favors those who act on opportunities rather than waiting passively. In another tale, a bricklayer spends his entire life working hard, but saving nothing. In old age, he finds himself poor and regretful, realizing too late that if he had saved a small portion of his wages in youth, he could have lived comfortably in retirement. These stories emphasize that wealth is built through discipline and foresight, not luck or miracles. The book also deals with debt. Debt itself is not evil, but failing to repay it damages both character and reputation. A man who borrows must work harder to repay on time. Responsibility and honor require prompt repayment, which in turn builds trust and respect. The author also presents the 5 laws of gold, which summarize the wisdom of Babylon. 1. Gold comes easily to those who save at least 1/10 of their income. 2. Gold labors diligently for the wise owner who invests it. 3. Gold stays with the cautious investor who seeks advice before risking it. 4. Gold slips away from those who invest in things they do not understand. 5. Gold flees the man who chases impossible returns or falls for get-rich-quick schemes. These laws act like a shield, protecting wealth from ruin. Finally, the book highlights family and legacy planning. Wealth should not only be for one's own comfort, but also for future generations. The Babylonians believed in providing their children with education, skills, and inheritance to ensure long-term prosperity. They wrote wills and made plans to prevent disputes, ensuring that their wealth benefited their descendants. At its core, the richest man in Babylon teaches that wealth is not built by chance, but by following timeless principles. If you save consistently, control spending, invest wisely, protect your money, and increase your skills, you will gradually build lasting prosperity. These lessons turned Babylon into the richest city in the world, and they are just as practical and powerful today as they were thousands of years ago.